Coronation looming, just literally, weeks away now. There's a lot of excitement, as I've said, over here in the United Kingdom and hopefully around the Commonwealth. Do let me know across the Commonwealth whether you're excited by this. Truly, I am. I love it all. I know that maybe sound biased because obviously it's a role that I report on amongst many other things, as one could imagine. But the bottom line is, I just like it. I think it's nice to see all of that history being ridden out, driven out to the world. When you think about it, those uniforms that the soldiers have worn have been around for hundreds of years. There's great pride, isn't there, in being a beefeater of the Tower of London. Just that alone is just fascinating history, I truly believe. And then, of course, we've had the anti-monarchists, which we spoke about recently here on the show, that I believe are all driven, predominantly at least, by the negativity that's come forward from Harry and Meghan. I mean, without any doubt, the bottom line is simply this. They've decided that they didn't want to be part of it, and then, of course, have painted the British monarchy in such a bad light to the rest of the world. It doesn't look good, does it? But now this is happening, and I find this very strange. And I wanted to share this with you because, again, I'd love to know your thoughts. You see, over here we have local councils. Now, lots of local councils have gone bankrupt through their mismanagement. They have enough money for what they would like, for instance, but it's not necessarily what the citizens, the ratepayers, the taxpayers would simply like. They don't care about what you and I want. So far, 87 councils over here in the United Kingdom have decided that they don't want to allocate any money to help celebrate our historical event of King Charles III coronation on May the 6th. I know, you heard right. They don't want to allocate any money. They say there's no interest in it in our particular area. Given the fact that we're supposed to be part of the United Kingdom, and who says that every single one of the local inhabitants of that particular town agree with you, but they've decided they don't want to spend the money. Now, it's strange, isn't it? Because you often say, and we've often shared this together, I love the way they clump every single person together. They ask a few and, oh no, we're not bothered. It's the same with Christmas lights. It may offend someone, so we won't put them up. We won't use the sign Merry Christmas or Happy Christmas. It's just festive lights or, holiday lights. Now, I would suggest that these particular councils, which so far have been predominantly run by the Labour Council movement and the Lib Dems, obviously have an underlying agenda, a political agenda, hence the reason they don't want to celebrate. But shouldn't it be down to you and I and the rest of us in the Commonwealth who decide how our money should be spent if we wished to basically say, yes, we'd like to see a local celebration in our town? Whether that just be putting up a flag or, some kind of huge portrait or a television screen in the local park for many people to go and watch. As ever, truly, I would love to know what you think to this particular story. Should the councils be made to back down? Why should other tax-paying, rate-paying people be left out when they clearly do want to celebrate, but their local council are saying, we're not allowing you to? Once again, who's ruling who? And more importantly, whose money is it? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.